you guys doing? Doing. Uh-oh. Oh, no. It looks like my automatic. Oh, dear. Let me see if I can get in there. Is it? I thought I switched it. Oh, it's on. Hold on. Let me go try and fix it. 1 minute. Let's see if it lets me get in there. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Yay. How's everybody doing? Especially those of you that are where the smoke is. I know some of the airports were temporarily closed. I mean, as far as takeoffs. I have a friend that lives in downtown New York City, and they closed up a lot of places down there. She didn't have to go to work. I don't know. Sherry, I have no idea. She may have. Someone go get her. Oh, Leslie. Oh, maybe she doesn't have electricity. Oh. Well, it was funny because earlier she sent me, she, I guess it was on her phone. I don't know. She sent me a picture that was just black. And so I sent it back. I go, there's nothing there. I don't see anything. And then she comes, and then she comes back and she goes, that's what it, let me see. What exactly did she say? I forget what she said. Hold on. Let's see exactly what she said to me. If I can. Oh, here we go. My mouse isn't working for some reason. I said, it's black. I don't see anything. She goes, I know. That's what you see in the dark when the power goes out. So maybe her power is out. I don't know. She's very cryptic when she lets me know something. It's like I'm supposed to, figure it out on my own. Oh my gosh. So I was looking at these tags. Now, there's so many different things that you could do with these tags. Obviously, the most obvious one is making tags out of them, which is kind of cool, but kind of boring at the same time. So I was looking at it, and I thought if we did like maybe one or two more, and we kind of flipped them like this and hinged them together, and then kind of sort of made like a little accordion book out of it. So on one side, you'd have the traditional tag with the picture, and then on the back side, we could even decorate even more. So, you know, you know, I think we could do that. What do you guys think? What did Leslie say? Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Leslie. Hey, Miss 911. Hello. Hello. Yeah, so that's kind of an option, you guys. There's so many, different ways you can do and different types of journals you can make. I had remember the long ones I did when I was doing the making the different fabrics with the different dyes. And I had one that just had like French paper on there. So then earlier today, what I decided to do was to go ahead and just cut out some of the images that I had, and I put them on here, some of the French ones. and transformed it into a little French one. So you could make, a long skinny journal if you like with some of the stuff, right? Right? I think so. Okay, she's good. Excellent. All right. So I'm thinking maybe. See, you're gonna hear me pause a lot because I have to read. I have to read. I have to do the read thing. I have to do the read thing. No, Gail, I don't know how to do. I mean, I know how as far as the digis. I don't do digis. I would love to do it. I have a lot of ideas, but because of my dyslexia and my learning curve when it comes to technical things and things that I view and things I got to move around and buttons to punch, it's very, very frustrating for me. I wish there was like a, like a, how to do digitals for dummies, and then maybe it could, register in my brain. Because some people say, oh, it's easy. Other people say, well, it's not that easy. So I'm going, okay, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just stupid when it comes to that, or I'm making more of it than it is. But it's been a couple of years since I tried to do something like that, and it was just very frustrating. So if you guys know, a quick way to learn, or if any of you know how to do it and you want to teach me, woohoo! Okay, Gail. Okay, Gail, I'll get with you. But yeah, so that's my problem. But I've got lots of ideas. I'd love to do it. Love to do it. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we should go ahead and try and do a little book out of this eventually. And then and you guys, I'm not trying to avoid anybody. If I don't answer somebody, just ask again with big letters. I won't think you're screaming. Well, you are screaming at me trying to get my attention, but it's okay. It's a good scream. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay, so in the kit, you guys have these frames. I know I'm jumping around, but it gets a little too boring if I stick with the same thing for too long. I was thinking I'm going to glue these down. You can put it on cardstock or, on some file folder. I just want to give it a little bit of, a little bit of stability to it. And well, Johnny knows how to do. I've talked to her about it. She knows how to do Photoshop, and I don't. And she says, there's a big learning curve in learning Photoshop. So, and years ago I bought Photoshop and I wanted to like commit suicide. So, I know that's not for me. And I'm not sure if Brooke is doing her own. She was getting assistants to do hers, so I'm not sure if she's doing hers or not. Um, I think maybe now she is doing her own. But so there's that. Not that, so if Johnny's always willing to teach stuff, so if she tells me, well, then that means, well, I, I got to take her on her word. Like, oh. Yeah, the Photoshop thing is like way over my head. I think it has way too much options. I think it's way too like quote unquote professional. I just need a little dummy thing. And then, I just need to take the time. I'm sure there are um, programs out there that are for the more simple-minded ones. I just haven't found them. I'm sure they exist, especially now. I mean, I haven't really looked that much into it in a couple of years. I'm sure it's, because more people are into it, then more people are willing to do programs and stuff. So, and just technology has made things simpler to program stuff. Yeah, caps for questions, people. All right. I stripped my bed and did a bunch of laundry, and then I put the basket on the floor and put some laundry in there and to take out of the dryer. And when I went to go pick it up, I did the boo boo of, instead of turning around with my feet, I turned around with my waist. Oh, and I pulled something, and now it hurts. It hurts a lot. So if you hear me moaning and groaning, that's why. My back is killing me. Killing me. So you never know. I might have to cut this short because it feels like it's pinching something right now. Right on my back, on my waistline. And I put some stuff on it. That roll-on kind of stuff. It relieved it temporarily, just for a second. But oh well, You know how that goes. Yeah, that's what my husband says. Put heat. No, put cold. Put heat. Put cold. I go, what am I supposed to put? Okay, so we're going to glue these down. And I'm doing them on purpose just with the glue stick. Because if I do it with the gel medium, they won't dry in time for us to do anything with them. So we'll glue these down and let those dry out. And then we'll move on to something else. Then we'll come back and cut these out. Or who knows, they might even be dry by the time. The bottom ones might be all nice and dry by the time I get to the top ones. Magnesium cream. Oh, Dell, I've never even heard of that. Huh. Is that just over the counter? Well, I guess it is if you're telling me to get some, right? Use some. I feel like I'm driving cross country by myself without Susan. She's got me so spoiled. Okay. Oh, Gail knows what it is. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, I'll try anything one time. I am different. It might be miraculous. It might be miraculous. Let's see. Let's put these. This might be able to go here. Yeah. My husband did something to his foot. We're just falling apart, I tell you. He's got an appointment with the doctor. It's like on the, what do you call the, no, the arch is under your foot. What's the part? Instep? Is that what it's called? The top part? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, he's got some kind of pain there. It won't go away. I think he did something when he gave the dogs a bath on the ground, because he wasn't complaining until after he did that. It's probably the way he had his foot bent on his shoe or something. For some reason, I thought he was wearing slippers because he was getting all wet. I can't remember. Poor Janice. She's falling apart. Okay, Gail said, yeah. Right. Huh. I'll try it later on. Okay, we'll let those dry a little bit. And we'll go off to something else. They do almost feel dry already. That's why I like using the what you call it. Okay, let's put these, whoops. Put these to the side. Hey, Roseanne. Hello, everybody else. If I haven't, whoever I already missed. I don't know who I said hello to now. I think I said hello. Let's just go up the road. Let's go up the road, people. I said hello to Janice, Dale, Stasia. I don't think I said anything to Stasia. Hello, hello. Spoke with Gail. J-Mac. I don't think I said anything to you. Hello, hello, hello. There's Gail again. Hey, Linda. And I think I said hello to the rest of the gals up here. Hold on, I'm still moving up. Still going up. Okay. Okay, so I know what time it is across the United States in all of our time zones, but what time is it in Australia? What time is it in Australia? I'm going to let that dry a little bit. And we're going to go back over here and see if there's anything else we want to glue down before we start adding other things. Before we start making other stuff. Because some of these might actually look just kind of cool here too. That's the problem. I don't know. I mean, we could always make more to make a little booklet out of it. Maybe we just want to turn these into little tucks. What do you guys think? 10 a.m. Oh, that's cool. I have some of this I ran out of the tool that I put into you guys' kits. So I had to look for other stuff that I had to play with. And so, you know, you can make this look very vintage by just putting some cream or lace or something through the hole. But you know how much I like my my red with the black. Can't get away from that. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. Now, see, I'm not sure if I need to save these for the black one or for the white one. Because we've got those too that we could always put these into. Now, these don't show up too much on the black one, obviously, because we put the black on them. So maybe we should try doing something on here to decorate this one. And then we'll eventually put these in here. What do you guys think about that? Save them. Save everything. What are we talking about? Jamie, you have electricity. We should have Jamie come on. Jamie, you want to come on? Susan's in the dark. I know Jamie's got her camera and everything. She should be always set to go. Are you in your studio? Jamie, are you in your studio? Can you get to your studio? Jamie. What? I don't know what to save. What? Well, get off the couch. Oh, she's a back pain. Don't talk to me about back pain. Huh. Don't even try talking to me about back pain. Okay, let's see. Don't save you. Too late. I'm already a hoarder. Yeah, it's just black cardstock. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, the hoarder thing, that's just way too late. Done that. We are definitely there. Okay, let me get my pile here of, I have some stuff that was already printed out in the, let me get some of this out of the way so I have some actual room. Oh, that's right, Roseanne. We're collectors. We are not hoarders. Oh, see, I did mine with the laundry, Jamie, today. I picked up the laundry basket and twisted, and it just tweaked me completely. Tweaked. Okay, so here are some more of the black and white. Oh, and I went ahead and printed that one that had the numbers. I did it in black and white. Well, all of them came out gray and white, gray and black, but you know what I mean. And this has black and a little bit of everything. Let's see. Oh, I have some of these left over from last night that we played with. But I want to put, before I start putting all of that, I think I want to put, oh, I don't think I have any. And you know, if I try to print anything, it messes up my speakers, so I can't print nothing. Let's see what's in here. I think these are things that I was printing when I was just testing stuff. Yeah, because this is on a regular That's not on the laser. Yeah, none of these are on the laser. So I could use those to do the background. And I was hoping for some type of a written document of some kind. These don't have colors. Well, Gail, she's been talking about that generator for like 2 years now. Ever since the big freeze. Let's see if they decide to get one. I mean, she knows which one she would like, but she said it's either that or get a truck, a new truck. I mean, a new vehicle. Well, if I don't have any, like, maybe what I could do is just stamp on there. How about that? Just some stamping to create a background. And then on top of that, start putting the other stuff. I wonder what that would look like. I don't know. I don't know. Should I test and see if I can if I can print something? And then you guys can let me know if it sounds weird. Because then all I have to do is go out and come in. I think it'll let me do that. I know. It's a pain, literally, to get old. Okay, here we're gonna try it, guys. I'm gonna be brave. Let me find a document to and then you'll let me know if it's doing that kind of weird noise that it does sometimes. Oh, let me print first. Let me print. What do I want to print? Where are my documents? Oh, there they are. There it is. Yes, we'll get that one. And I have to switch it to black and white. Print. Okay, you guys let me know. I'm going to print right now, and then you tell me if it's getting goofy. Okay. Do I sound any different? Let me know. Oh dear, it's not painting him. What? I clicked. Oh, come on. Okay, how do I sound? Okay, good. Okay, so let me print this again. I said to do it. Black and white. It didn't. Not black and white. One more time. Louder. I'm not talking loud enough. Hold on. I need to print this. Hold on. Yay! And and okay. Yay! I like how you clarified that, Janice. I'm fine sound-wise, maybe not any other wise. Oh, Vicky, did you answer me over on Etsy? I'll send that whenever you want me to send it. So that way, you know you're there when it arrives. I know you have issues down there sometimes. All right, so let's do a little bit of gluing. Get some of this out of the way so it don't get all messy. And let me get this. All right. Let's just do the front for right now. No, she doesn't have power. The girl's powerless. The girl's powerless. I don't know what we're going to do with her. It might come on before, well, it might come on before we're gone, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to sit in this chair with this backache, to tell you the truth. We'll plug along, see what happens. Yeah, you know Susan. She doesn't like it when things don't go her way. I haven't heard from the insurance about my studio roof yet. Not sure why they're taking so long. They're pretty fast for the main house. $80. I don't know what it is. It was very, very warm today. Out in the car? Are you kidding me, Janice? if she doesn't have her lounge chair, she's not going anywhere. She is not going anywhere. Let's see, where is, what did I do with the other ones? Oh, I'm over here. Hold on. Hey, Ann, go into your studio and come on live with me. I know you can do it. All right, I'll send you the link. I need some noise. I need some noise, Ann. It's too quiet. The quiet is deafening. You can do it. Just grunt. You don't even have to talk. Just make grunting noises. Just grunt. Let me get you. Uh-oh, how do I get to the link now? Oh, yeah, never mind. See, I do one thing different. I don't even know what to do. Copy. Uh-oh. Okay, I sent it on Facebook. Okay. Instead of doing a bunch of collage, I just printed a couple of pages that already had collage. And then we can just patch up the rest. There we go. Yay! Oops, there she is. Hold on.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
What was I doing? I was getting ready to have dinner, but I put that in the refrigerator. I'm here for you, and this is how I feel.
Oh, go get something to eat.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Well,
I'm
then get something
halfway.
to drink.
No, I'm halfway through my Tito's, so I'm good.
Okay, so you're okay.
How's some obviously something horrible? Miss Susan, okay?
Oh yeah, she's fine. They just have power outage. they had
Oh, okay.
they
All
had
right.
storms. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's too bad. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
this is yeah. I had Dee Dee's. I've been, every once in a while, Dee Dee gives out those prompts, and I asked for one, and my prompt was Wolverine, Bosch like, and Hut.
Bosch like, is that what you said?
Yeah, like the painter, Bosch, the Scream.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm going. What?
And so this was my. I drew this picture of Wolverine, found this picture of a hut, of course, in one of my magazines, and I added the Bosch face. So
Very good.
yeah.
Very creepy. Very Bosch.
Yeah, it is. It's even creepier than Bosch himself, I think. Hi, Jennifer. Um, Hi, Gail. And hi. I started to say hi to these people, and all of a sudden, all the shit hit the fan. Oh, can I talk like that on your channel? That
I'm
sounds
not
like
monetized. I'm not monetized.
because that's how I talk on my channel. So I just
Just
this
pretend you're at home.
okay. Well, I did a lot today. One of the things I did today, and again, thank you so much for sharing. You are so generous with your stuff. I actually followed the measurements, and I made part of what you're doing.
Oh, cool.
And
You have it there?
I have it right here. Yes, I
Hold on.
do.
Hold on. Let's get you on there. Oh, look at that.
And I did all the score lines because you had posted all of those, measurements and stuff.
Yeah, somebody put it in the group for me. I forget now. I can't think. Either Leslie or Janice or somebody.
Yeah, and then I was watching you, and I was able to
Okay, good.
freeze it, and then use the scoreboard. But that's as far as I've gotten. So I was going to go back and watch the video and follow you.
So there.
I can see I'm very, very fuzzy. I mean, I am fuzzy, but I shouldn't be that.
I was going to say it's probably just a true depiction.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's kind of creepy, right? That it's kind of detecting my state of mind. Let me check my.
There you go. I got to figure out how to get. Okay. Hold on. Because I never pushed the button. Susan doesn't let me.
She's wise. No, it looks better now. Is it okay? No. Is that me?
Yeah. You're clear now. I'm just trying to get you. I'm trying to see how to.
No, you should be full screen. No,
I'm
you don't
trying
know.
to get you.
No.
Wanted that.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see what you're doing. We can see what you're doing. There we go.
No, you should be big and I'll be little and I'll read.
You are little there.
Okay. All right. Because I'm not prepared to. I'm just telling you that I was excited that I was able to get to this point. I didn't buy the kit, and I apologize for that. But I had enough shit to do this.
Yeah.
But you're again generous enough to give us enough stuff.
Well, that's why I give the measurements, because a lot of people have stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe they just don't. They're not inspired to do any particular thing with it. So then when I'm doing it, they may go, "Hey, man, I got that stuff."
No, I so appreciate that because that and I've been watching P&M. Are you familiar with P&M Studios?
Yeah.
And I guess Mariah's she's doing some sort of fishy thing, and I'm laughing to myself. I'm thinking, oh my God, I wish, because my funky fish, I'm sorry, is going to blow her little. I mean, her fish thing is nice. It is. It's lovely, but it's just not.
But
It's just not at the same level
it
of the
just needs a little
funky.
more personality.
It needs a little bit more funk. I mean,
Well, I was
and
gonna say they're doing fish. We don't do fish. We
that's
do
true.
funky fish. There's a difference. So,
Yeah, you're
be
right.
be easy on her. She doesn't got the funk yet. So
Right.
yeah,
Exactly. Um,
she may
but
grow up and learn if there's some funk involved. But until
I mean,
then,
they have a mermaid, but just it's not the mermaid, not the articulated mermaid that I made. I made a beautifully articulated mermaid. The definition of mermaid and the definition of fuck, because that kind of all ties in. But anyway,
yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's been a while back. You went and explained that, wasn't it?
yeah, that was that was
Yeah,
the
that was a
original.
while
Yeah,
back. Yeah,
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah. It was a lot of fun. But you're adding more stuff, which is great.
Well, yeah, I decided, well, everything's in flux here. So I did I don't know if you were here when where did it go? Uh-oh. Oh, I was talking about turning this into, maybe make a couple of more and then connect them together and then turn them into an accordion type thing. And then as I was saying that and sitting them down, I go, well, wait a minute, this might look kind of cool if they're little tucks on a black and white one as opposed to the cream one, because they kind of stand out quite a bit. So
Yeah.
then I went off in a different direction and started putting this on here, and like, who knows?
I like the cream
Who
against
knows?
the white,
Yeah.
and so you would turn the tags into an accordion tag thing, which would be inserted within this whole substrate.
I guess. See, I don't know. That's what happens. See, I don't have a plan. And then I
Right.
just get like an idea and then I just go with it. And then halfway through the idea, I go, not sure if I like that idea anymore.
Yeah.
And
That's
then we go off in another direction. But,
right.
but
That
for right now, that's what inspired me to start. Yes. And then, of course, I had to add my red to my black and white, which I really
yes.
love.
Yeah.
So that kind of went down that path
Yeah.
to go with that. So
Yeah. When you do
we'll
black
see.
and white, you've got to have some sort of splash of color. I have a black and white journal that I've been working on for the last couple of years, and that's my choice. My splash of color is red. I think.
Yeah, I think it just calls out red, red.
Well, and I like a teal is also a good color to be a splash for black, but I particularly like red. That's my choice.
Yeah, me too.
So you've got your little bit of red. Now, is that Timmy tissue paper that you're?
No, this is just one of my printouts. It's the same one that I put in the kit, but it was a cream color. So I printed it out right now in just the black and white, which came out gray. And
Okay.
so that's what I'm using right now.
And you printed it on tissue paper?
No, what I do, this is what I discovered. I discovered this by mistake. It's like no big
Mhm.
deal. But over at Walmart, I get my paper at Walmart. I get the 24-pound
Right.
because it's very substantial. I
Hmm.
accidentally picked up one day, I'll show it to you guys. I accidentally picked up this paper. It's some kind of a recycled. I don't know how I can accidentally pick this up, but I did. It must have been in the wrong pile or something. But it's
Ooh,
this is a paper. Uh,
interesting.
it's 20
Elementary.
pound. It's 20-pound, but it's recycled, and the texture of it is so cool for what we do. I'm sure, for people that want to write letters or print something nice, it's not good paper because you can feel it's rough, but it's really thin. And when you print on it, it's perfect for collage because
Oh,
it's
wow.
just weird. It's thin. It feels different. It's just I don't know. It's just odd, but in
Well,
a good
the way you're gluing it down, it makes it almost transparent. That's why I asked whether it was
yeah,
tissue paper or
yeah.
not.
So it's just cheapy paper, but let me tell you, it's cool. And if you guys buy anything from me, the receipt for your purchase, I print them out on these because the paper's cheaper, and
Right?
you'll see what I mean. Just feel it. It feels really cool.
Very. That is, yeah. And I love the name. How cool is their name? Elementary.
Elementary.
I think that's very clever. Good marketing. Now,
But
what is you said the weight is 24. What I wonder
no, this one's 20. The one I normally buy
is
for the
24.
kids and stuff is 24. Yeah, and I just made the
Right.
mistake one day and grabbed the wrong brand, the wrong thickness,
Right.
the wrong
Yeah.
everything. I don't know what was going on in my head, but
Yeah, I've got several different. I've got like a paper, and it was somebody that was doing one of the Victoria design kits,
mm-hmm.
and the person was talking about when she printed out they were all digi downloads, and she referenced all the different types of papers that she
Yeah.
used. She used cardstock, and she used regular stuff, and then there was another like in between paper between cardstock and printer paper, regular printer paper, and
That presentation paper is nice paper.
yes, and then resume paper is another level that's thrown
Mm-hmm.
in the middle of the mix.
Yeah.
And there was another one too. It was like for bright digital for digital download paper. Which I didn't even know existed. So I've got
Mm.
a little bit of all those different types of paper.
Yeah, it's amazing the difference a paper makes. You don't think about it. I'm sure, you
No,
know, photographers have always been telling you, print on this, print on that, and it's like, what? And
no,
then,
I know. I mean, I always use printer paper. The
yeah,
generic.
yeah, I did too. But
And then I discovered resume paper, which is it's kind of halfway between cardstock and printer paper, which is a little bit heavier. And then I found this high gloss digital paper thingy, and then just printing on tracing paper. I can just put a straight piece of tracing paper into my
oh, with
inkjet.
no backing?
No backing. No.
Wow, now that's cool.
It's got to be tracing paper. You can't do it with tissue paper. It's got to
Right.
be tracing paper, and that works in my. I have an Eco Tank
Mm-hmm.
printer, and that can go straight through
I've not seen
without
it
any
at Walmart
backing.
before.
Without, yeah.
Yeah, Jamie, I got this at Walmart. I don't know if it's their brand. I don't think it's their brand.
Print wisely. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't see, but that's where I got it.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's
See,
pretty.
zero trees cut, so it's
Hmm.
all recycled.
That's always good.
And I don't know what else is in there because it says 50%. Oh no, wait, 50% more paper from same amount of wood. Oh, okay, never mind. So I don't. So that's
Mm.
why it's kind of. They must put something else in there to make it lumpy.
Well, it's probably whatever binds it all together. I guess I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
From
But
my
it's cool. It's cool paper, guys. And
yeah.
like even when I'm doing printing something out that I want it to look like an old document,
Okay.
that makes it look really cool because when you get old authentic old ephemera, it's thinned out obviously for its use or just the age of it. And when you
Yeah.
print it on that, it feels authentic.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
That's interesting. Yeah. And it's got a good texture.
Hmm.
Good find. Happy accident.
Yeah, happy accident. Happy accident.
Well, my understanding of making paper is they just kind of make a big slurry. It's like a big paper. It's like a soup,
Yeah, it
right?
is.
And
Yep.
it's like a paper mash,
Yep.
and then they roll it out and dry it, I guess, and then voila, voila, French.
Voila.
Ah,
Very French. Very
yes,
appropriate.
voila, la paper. I
Not
don't know
PayPal.
whether I don't know whether
Not
paper.
PayPal.
I don't know whether paper is feminine or masculine, but
I think in French it's feminine.
I was just gonna probably la
Yeah.
paper.
Le papier. Yeah, I think.
You watch the La Cafe crafter?
I have.
Oh, is she not a hoot? Oh, she just cracks me up.
She is a wild woman, let me tell you.
And she's got that real smoky French
Oh, you
cafe.
can tell she's on the verge of cancer at any
Oh
moment.
yeah, if not already. I mean, and it's real raspy and
And it's like, okay.
yeah. And she is just totally irreverent. Irreverent? Yes, I think that's the right word.
Reverent.
Irreverent. She could
Yeah.
give two
She's
shits
very
about
relevant, but not reverent.
right. And yeah, I ran across her and she was doing one of the vector designs, and I was like, "What? Who is this woman?" She is
Yeah,
so,
she's a character.
and she doesn't do a whole lot recently. You know, I mean, the stuff that I was watching was from a couple of years
The
ago,
old stuff, yeah.
but she is funny. And I don't even know. Do you know? I don't even know what her name is. I just know her as La Cafe.
I think she said it and I can't remember to tell you
Yeah,
the truth. She has
Jamie loves her. You know?
Jamie probably knows her name. Jamie's one of those
Jamie says she loves her, but
it,
she doesn't.
Jamie's usually in the know. She probably knows what her name is.
No, I just like her attitude, and she's well, Janice has put up her link. Thank you, Janice, because she's worth taking a look at. I'll tell you if you want to.
Especially if you just want to laugh.
Yeah.
Because she's
Yes.
she's goofy in a good way.
Oh yeah. And the fact that she just does her thing, and
Yeah.
she just doesn't care.
Now, one thing, I don't know if she does it or not. Um, I don't know if she always does it, but lots of times she says we're going to make XYZ, but she doesn't tell you what it is. And then she starts to make it, and nothing she tells you makes sense until you see the end and it's done. I wish she would show at the beginning so while she's making it, it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
You have to go back and go, oh, that's what she's making. Then you got to go back and watch it all over again.
Right.
On second
And you
thought,
have to wonder, is that intentional
I was
or
going to say, as I was saying that, I'm going, wait a minute. That sounds like she might be doing that.
Patricia? Janice just said her name is Patricia.
Okay.
All right. We learned something new tonight. La Cafe is Patricia.
See, you show up and we just get all intent in tech. We get all what? Intellectual. I can't even
Oh
talk.
my God, I doubt that. Oh.
And
And I almost sound like her because I'm still dealing with the COVID. The
uh,
COVID. No,
you
I feel so
sound
much
good.
I feel so much better. Oh my God,
Good.
I do. Um, I feel great. I have to say that. I'm feeling good.
And not everybody recovers so quickly. So,
I know. Because I'm looking at a week.
oh, Susan's okay. See, Susan's bossy. She wants to make sure I have to let you know that, hey, oh, you got right now, 8 o'clock.
Oh, hey,
Lurkers say hey,
lurkers say hey.
and then you got to call them out.
Oh, I have to say their names.
Of
Hey,
course.
Carrie. Hey, Gail. Linda. Hey, Gail.
You haven't
Allie,
said
Allie,
hey yet, have
Allie. Amber. Janice. Janice, hey, hey,
You got to
Janice.
do the roll call. You got to
Yes,
make Susan proud.
yes, absolutely. Jennifer, hey, with a couple of extra Y's. And I'm not going to tape hey to everyone. Okay, be that way. I don't care. Hello, Lori. No hey from you. Hello. Hey, Jamie. Diane, hey to you.
Hey, Diane, good to see you.
Yeah. Lurkers say hey. Thank you, Jamie. I didn't word it correctly. Lurkers say hey. Otherwise, get your asses in gear and say hey. Hey, Sally, Fern. Okay. Daniva. Hey, Daniva. I'm trying to, that's what
Uh-oh, Geneva, who's Patricia?
I don't know who Patricia is, but
I
hey.
think that's your name.
Oh, hey, that's La Cafe. Hey, if you're listening, maybe she's working. Who the hell? I mean, that would be crazy, right?
Yeah.
Monkey 911. Hey to you.
Oh man, she cracks me up. Well, not her, but
Right, right.
I don't want to say she's a cracker.
Sally.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't know who Sally is, but hey, Sally. Kathy, hey. Kathy D. I know Kathy D and Ruth. These names are familiar. So hey.
Yes, there are faithful watchers after the fact.
That's right. And hey, Susan, of course.
Uh-oh.
Friends. Hell, you, hell, yo. I don't know how to do that. Hello. I don't know. I see it. It's like
Oh
hell,
yeah, you
you.
forgot Auntie Mame.
Oh, hey, Auntie Mame. Is she here?
No, that's why you got to say hello to her.
Oh, so you have to guess who's here or who's
Well, you
lurking?
got to be on your toes. Well, they're the normal ones. If they're here, the ones that say hello. Then if they're not saying hello, they're not here. So we let
Okay.
them know that we're thinking about them because
Oh,
they
okay.
aren't here. There's got to
Okay.
be a good reason.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Auntie Mame's got fur baby problems, right? As I recall, she's got babies, fur babies that have issues.
Well, yeah, she did.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't think she mentioned them lately, so maybe they're doing better.
Hey, there's my crafting partner and one of my crafting partners in crime. Aunt Bex is here.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey.
See, you bring them out of the woodwork.
And Pinky and
And her husband.
Adria. Isn't Adria a newscaster or does the lottery thing in numbers like bingo, like BI? No, it's not bingo. It's the lottery, right?
BIG. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'm just letting you go. I'm just letting you go. You figure it out.
Isn't that right? Doesn't she do lottery?
Yes.
Pulls the little ping pong balls out of the little thing that blows them up in the yeah. And
Yeah.
is that Florida TV or is she somewhere? I can't.
Yeah, I believe it's Florida. You're asking me to
Okay. And Stacy. Hey, Stacy. Aunt Bex is just chilling. Aunt Bex is making a rag doll. Whoa.
Billy.
And I actually have cut out the parts to the rag doll. And I got them all cut out today, and I'm making a rag doll, and she's going to finish it next week.
Wow, I don't think I've ever made one.
And mine is going to be huge.
When you say huge,
I
what are we
mean,
talking
well,
about?
the head's about this big, and then the body is
Oh
proportional.
wow.
It's
It
going to
is
be a
huge.
big one.
Wow.
I made a little doll a long time ago, so I have a huge bag of that polyfill. That
Mm-hmm.
stuff just grows in the bag. It just
It
gets
does, yes.
so.
Make sure you don't have mice.
No, I don't have mice. I have
No.
cockroaches, but I don't have mice.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
they'll
Oh,
probably
I've been speaking. Uh,
stay away from it.
yeah, and I even said if I can do it, anybody can do the ragdoll thing. Yeah, mine's going to be bigger than 20 inches. I mean, I I bought, and again, don't ask me why. I bought these tea towels, like like the towels, but that have the little stripe that goes across them.
Yeah.
And I ended up buying a pack of 18 of them from Amazon.
Oh,
I know.
gosh.
So this is a way I've used up only 3 making this stuff anyway. It'll be interesting. And I just cut it up so there's going to be a yellow stripe down one of the arms, and I didn't care. I just cut it. I and Aunt Bex is making us draw our own pattern, so I actually had to
Oh.
make my own pattern. I'm so proud.
Okay, so let's hold on 1 second.
And I even made a seam allowance. I didn't even know what the hell a seam allowance is, but I have
Oh
one.
my goodness.
I know.
Okay, so is Diane still here? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. When I saw you, I I have had this for several years. When I saw you collaging over it, I almost had a heart attack because it's my absolute favorite book. I said,
Oh,
"What is she crazy or what? Does she know what she's covering up?" So then I watched you and I go, "Oh, that looks kind of cool after all." So I hunted down another one so that maybe if I get the nerve,
mm,
I'll collage in it. But I look at it and I go, "Oh, I don't want to cover that up. Oh. No, I don't want to cover that up." I don't know how you choose what to cover up because
oh my
I
lord.
still don't have the heart to do it. And I've had it almost a year, my second one, and I still haven't had the nerve to cover anything up. So
Well, you've got 2, so
more power to you for
that
being
should
able.
relieve some of the pressure, right?
It, you would think.
Well, then buy a 3rd one, and then you've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, but uh,
It's a beautiful book.
it is.
Did you ever see the movie Nomad?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's worth watching.
Hmm.
It's a documentary type of thing about modern day nomad, people that have chosen to take to the road for various reasons.
Uh huh.
See, Gail said, "Good movie."
See, you guys know this stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. You guys, you're not big movie.
I have to go by recommendations from people.
I love the way that paper looks.
I know. You need to get some.
I will. Not like I need any paper, but I will be sure to be getting some. It just, I just assumed it was tracing paper.
You can hear it, right? How different it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the actress who's in this semi documentary, but the woman she was an Asian woman who was the director producer, and she won the Academy Award for this movie a couple of years ago.
Very cool.
Yeah, different type of lifestyle, that's for sure. But it's a very tight knit community that really help one another out and how to convert little vans into livable abodes.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nomad's the name of it. And uh, Frances, the woman that starred in Fargo. Thank you, Janice. That's it. You got it. Frances McDormand is the actress. Thank you. There you go. Aunt Bex is included like a synopsis. It's an interesting story. Nomadland. Thank you, Janice. I think that's everything that you've included in this kit is just over the top, Rosemary. I've never seen so much stuff.
Me neither. I had so much fun. And there was so much other stuff I wanted to put in there. And I thought, Rosemary, you got to stop somewhere. This is ridiculous. It's going to end up weighing 2 pounds,
Yeah. But there's numerous journals. I mean, you could make a whole bunch of these because these are not that hard to make. And
Right.
this is 2 pieces of watercolor paper, and you could, yeah, there you go. They are not homeless. That's correct. They are not homeless. They live in them. Look at the yurt.
What? That's my favorite place, my favorite abode.
There's a yurt. Yeah.
It's a yurt.
A yurt. Yeah.
I love yurts.
It's an incredible design.
It is.
It's right up there with an igloo. Except an igloo has to be in a certain climate that I
Well, a
wouldn't.
yurt has a little more character to them.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
look cuter to me.
Yeah.
That's just my view, my perception of them.
Yeah.
I
And in
think
order
they
to,
look a little more exotic, and an igloo looks like it's frozen. It just
yeah.
looks like an ice cube.
And the environment that an igloo has to be in is not appealing to me.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that
But the
reminds me.
yurt, the
Yeah.
yurt looks exotic. Well, the places that where most yurts are, they're around the world, they're kind of exotic.
Now, is the yurt basically from the
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Mongolians?
Yeah.
Are they the ones? Because they could take them down and put them up as they're going across the tundra.
Yeah, the original nomads, right?
Yep, absolutely. Well, Native Americans were kind of nomads too, and they had a teepee, which would have been their version of the yurt, I
It's like a
guess.
pointy
Except the
yurt.
yurt seems to be
It's a pointy
a
yurt.
pointy yurt. Yep. And Amber says they have yurts in Hawaii. Interesting.
Yeah, that's where I almost built one.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we very seriously had a piece of property, and there was this guy that had he had, I don't know, I can't remember the name. Can't remember the name of the company. Still might be in business, but what he did is he got he had about 4 different sizes of yurts you could purchase. And then what he would do, because they're not that big obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but if you were a family but you liked that look and it was a good price point for you, what they did is they would connect 2 or 3 of them together with a breezeway sort of, and then
Okay.
that became the common area. So your yurt would be your personal space, would be your bedroom, your little sitting area and everything, and then these connecting um buildings that would connect the yurts, they were mostly just screened in things, but that would become the dining room, and then the other screened in area would become the kitchen, because everything's done can be done practically
Right.
outdoors.
Right.
You just want the mosquitoes to stay away, and so it was just gorgeous. And of course, everything grows so fast. So in the center part were the beautiful plants and trees and everything, and I almost got my husband talked into it.
Ah,
And then he goes, "But Rosemary, if we ever have to sell, it's not practical. The average person isn't going to want that." Yeah, but the one that doesn't want the normal thing is going to want it.
right. Exactly. And they're going to go, oh,
That's so unique. That's the only place that looks like this. Let's buy it.
Now, what island on Hawaii would that have been built?
We were on the Big Island.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right.
And anyway, but oh well.
Not to be,
It
right?
was not to be.
And now you are in historic Fort
Oh,
Smith.
stop it. I'm in the armpit of America.
No, no, the armpit of America is Staten Island.
Oh, okay. Well, we put a little deodorant on our armpit then down
Right,
here.
right. Well, at least it's known as this uh, the armpit of New York City because the five boroughs and Staten
Yeah,
Island is known as the
yeah.
armpit. I, I went to Hawaii, just for a visit, and
Which island did you go to?
we went to Maui and we went to the Big Island,
Uh-huh.
and I loved Maui. Love
I lived
Maui.
in Oahu for a while also.
We went horseback riding in Maui. It was like a sunset horseback ride. Oh God, it was great. You came over the hill and the sun was going down. It was my son's graduation present from high school from his grandparents.
Oh wow.
And I happened to have to go along
Well, of
because
course.
Richard had a falling out with his father. Oh well,
Oh well.
I had to go. I know it was a sacrifice, but
It was your calling.
it was my call. Yeah, we spent 5 days in Maui and 5 days on the Big Island.
Did you go up to the volcano?
Yep. Hmm.
Did you go up to the observatory in Mauna Kea?
I don't know. We didn't. No, no. We did we did a helicopter ride. We went deep sea fishing. We went to the Volcano National Park.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what else we did. And Richard was thrilled because when I arrived in Hawaii and went to pick up the rental, my driver's license was just about ready to expire. So he ended up doing all the driving. So he was kind of a happy camper. Had to pay extra because he was 18 years old. He was an 18-year-old driver. But I was amazed at the cattle ranches, when you go up through. It was Maui, I think. Yeah, where you can see the cattle and just gorgeous.
Well, they have that in Waimea up in the Big Island. That's where the largest cattle ranch in the United States is.
Well, maybe that was the Big Island then.
Yeah. It looks like that area up there to me looks a lot like parts of Ireland because it's just green.
Yep.
Green meadows and rolling hills. And then you got the cattle. I mean, I don't visualize cattle in Ireland, but they do have cheese, so I guess they have cows.
They got a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep in Ireland.
But
you see all the lammies popping around in the springtime.
mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, I've been to Ireland several times, and in the springtime, you've got these, and people have sheep everywhere in Ireland. It might be just like a little corner sandwich, a little piece of land, and there'll be a couple of sheep.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. You'll see, like, you look out onto the green pastures, and all these sheep bounding around, and all of a sudden there'll be that little black sheep, and it's so funny because there they are bounding, and they're just so cute, and they eat a lot of lamb in Ireland. I know people are offended by that. I'm sorry, Gail. They eat a lot of lamb in Ireland. My best friends are from Ireland. So now they live
from Ireland.
They live in Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Uh-oh, I ran out.
What? Your paper?
I ran out of. Oh, here's some. Obviously, I ran out of my collaging stuff. Here's some more.
Now, is that something? Is that You've printed that. Did you do like a masterboard and then print that out on that paper or those stamps or
I don't even know what a masterboard is.
well, a masterboard is when you glue
I
a
hear
bunch of
that all the
stuff.
time, and I don't
Yeah,
even
I know. It's a you take a bunch of stuff and you glue it down on a one sheet of paper and then you print it out.
Oh, no. I didn't do that. No.
So
Oops.
where are those images
What
coming
image?
from on your paper?
These, some of them are things that I had and I scanned them, and
Okay.
some of them I just get from different websites like, you know, um,
All
uh,
those,
the like museums and stuff. They have a
yep,
lot of
yep. There's a
photos.
lot. Oh yeah, I know. Yep,
Yeah.
there's a lot
So
of good
that's what
stuff
I
in here.
do. I just go on the hunt. And I gathered a lot of this stuff before I knew how I was going to use it.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point I just had a big folder full of the stuff, and then
Oh,
people would ask me, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?" Well, because I didn't know I was going to be in a position someday to be asked, "Where did you get that?" I never
right.
put where I got it from. I didn't have distinct folders like I got this from this museum and this from here. And
Right.
so when people say I don't, I just say I don't know, and they probably think I'm lying, but I really don't know.
No, you liked it at the time and you
Yeah, I don't
good.
know where it
Right.
came from.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, my impression is you must spend a lot of time searching.
I did spend a lot of time, not so much now because I did I did a lot of my searching before I did stuff like this. I don't know
Okay.
why I was searching. It was just fun, and I
Yeah,
would just put things in folders and think, "Oh, someday." And I wasn't even doing it for this. I was using it on furniture.
oh,
Yeah, that was my original intent when I was doing the search.
when
So,
you say on furniture, were you printing it on material like cloth and then
no,
using
I was decoupaging, and I used to buy find junk
right?
journal and redo it, and I would decoupage a lot of stuff on the furniture, and so
Okay,
I was always looking for something a little different.
right. Mm-hmm.
And it led me down the path of finding all this stuff
Right.
or stuff like it.
Well, there's so many places that if if you're willing. I mean, if you can find. I mean, there's so many opportunities to find stuff. The Internet Archive. Oh my gosh, that is. I think it's just called the Internet Archive. And
Hmm.
that is a plethora. Oh, there's so much stuff there that's, common, it's free to use and
Hmm.
there's just a lot of neat stuff out there. And of course, the Library of Congress.
Oh yeah, I got a
Oh, God.
lot of stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you can search by category. You can narrow it down, and it's
Yeah.
neat if you want black and white pictures of baseball between 1930 and 1940s. I mean, whatever you're looking for,
Hmm.
you can narrow it down. They've got video. If you could, they've got video, audio clips of like Edison's first movie clips, and it's amazing. I mean, it's just
It is.
tons of the Library of Congress is just chock full of stuff. I mean, you talk about getting lost in the rabbit hole. Go there.
Yeah, that's a good hole to get lost in.
And even if you have just a slight idea of what you're looking for, you're gone. Forget it. You're gone. You're gone. You're
Oh
gone.
no! Cut that too short. Oh, it'll fit. It'll fit.
So what you're working on now is there must be another piece that
This was that flippity doodah that goes up.
okay, because
Yeah.
I just have these two pieces, so there's got to be yeah. All right, some other pieces to add to the flip. I love the flippity doodahs. A great flippity doodah is Ava, the Bohemian crafting lady.
Oh yeah, I know who she is.
She is a major flippity doodah.
She's the queen of flippity
Yeah.
doodas.
Oh my God, yes. But that background is perfect because all a lot of your images are black and white or beige. It's a perfect fit. Like that stuff that you're gluing down now, it just reminds me of those big script stamps. The big tin
Yeah,
script.
the expensive ones, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have a couple of little spots right here to fill in. Let's see.
And you're using medium, matte medium.
Yeah. Correct.
That's looking good. Looking good.
Looking good.
So how's Busta and the crowd?
Oh, they're just cute little darlings.
You haven't killed any squirrels lately?
Not since last time I reported.
Okay.
Either all the dumb ones have been killed,
Mhm.
or it's just been too hot for them to come out and get into too much mischief with the dogs. And
Okay.
they've been staying in more too. They're very spoiled. So when it gets a certain temperature, they'll go out for like 15 minutes and then they're at the back door. Let me in, let me
With their tongues hanging out.
in. Exactly. But they've been scratching a lot, like they have an allergy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take Sammy in because he's just scratching ridiculously. And we give them the flea stuff, so and Richard gives him um gave him a bath maybe about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It didn't help.
Aw. It's got to be miserable for the pup.
Yeah. So whoops.
So how hot are you getting? We've been pretty relatively cool for here.
Well, it wasn't too bad until about maybe 2 weeks ago. It had
Okay.
been in the you know low 80s, which for this time of year is pretty good.
Yeah.
But past couple of days it's been close to 90
No.
and
Yeah.
humid.
That's the worst. It's the humidity that so drags you down.
Yeah, exactly. So
And we've been relatively cool here. I mean, I was shocked when I went out on my porch today. It was still only 77 out there, and it was 78 outside. For here in it's going to be in the 90s, like the next couple of days. But it's been very comfortable for this time of year.
okay, I forgot I have a little
And then they decided that
spot.
we're going to be in an El Nino pattern this year, which is good.
Yeah.
Will be good for us hurricaners because that wind, a lot of that El Nino wind will blow and shear off some of the hurricane shit. So
Yeah, I was watching Ron y'all, and he was
right, all y'all.
letting us know about that. I go, okay, Ryan,
He's a hoot, isn't
I get it. Yes, he is. He was on
he?
today explaining everything going on with the fires and what it's going to do to
Oh
the
my goodness,
weather and
man. Oh, that's so
all that stuff.
horrible. And the pictures of the smoke in New York City and Washington D.C. It's amazing.
Yeah, we just had a friend that was there yesterday, and he goes, "I hope I can get on the plane and get home."
Yeah, the plane. It's like heavy fog, and they've got to shut the airports down. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, horrible. And just, they said the air quality in New York City is like the worst ever recorded. It's like, really?
That's got to be bad if it's the
I
worst.
know. That's what I'm thinking.
Because it gets pretty bad.
How bad can that be if it's like the baddest ever? And they said that, I think they said, what, about 50% of these fires are under control.
Oh, that's good.
So
All right. So,
looking good. Looking good.
so the only thing I lack is the end part of that one floppy doodah, and then that will be complete. Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Roseanne, all sassy. 61 degrees where she is.
It's smoky, but that's okay. 61 is like, oh, perfect. I remember several years ago, we were all hazy here, and the haze was actually dust from the Sahara Desert that had blown across the Atlantic, and there were satellite
Oh,
pictures of this
wow.
gigantic brown cloud, and it was basically sand from the Sahara Desert that was blowing across the Atlantic Ocean. It was
That's
unbelievable.
crazy.
My brother lived in St. Thomas at the time, and St. Thomas was it was all haze. It was all hazy, and it was sand.
Crazy. Hey, Hassan isn't here today. What
He
happened?
wasn't here the other night, wasn't he? Weren't you looking for him the other night?
Yeah, he was here last night either.
Yeah, because I know you were looking for him last night. Do you think his dad has cracked down on him hanging out with a bunch of old broads?
Yeah, his dad might be jealous. Who knows?
Yeah, you might say, okay, that's enough of that, son.
Enough of that. Well, maybe they're off on holiday or something. That time of year.
No. Ramon, yeah, Hassan was. I've got this stupid ass, excuse me, I've got this stupid ass heart that's in the middle of the chat. Does anybody
Oh,
else?
for you to read it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you trying to read?
I just was reading let's see, yes, Ian, okay. Okay, I'm just reading what Janice said.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday also. The heart was right over the absent. And there's no way of getting rid of that. I don't know how to get rid of it. I clicked on it, and it's a whole bunch of more emoji type of things that are.
Yeah, I tried to do it when I was looking on somebody else's,
Okay.
watching
So
somebody else. I had a hard time getting rid of it too.
they don't.
Okay.
If you hit the heart, you have a choice of a smiley face, a party thing, a emoji with someone with their eyes wide open, and then 100, like I guess if you're involved in one of those 100-day projects, and the heart, and that's it. But you can't. There's no delete.
Well,
I'm not a hearty person.
that's not fun.
And they
No,
have the little hearts that
no
float.
delete.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Janice. It's in the way, and I didn't ask for it. Oh my gosh, it's just blowing hearts up like crazy. That's kind of creepy. Can you hear me when I'm talking about it? Oh, now it's blowing up. Oh, Lord. It's blowing up all of the different things.
Did you touch it?
I did.
Well, you're the one that's doing it.
Oh, my God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. See, I'm glad I said something because Jamie's going, yeah, what's with that?
It does get kind of annoying. It really does.
Oh, now and Becky's saying we're all doing it now. We're all touching it. Okay, finally stop. When you scroll over it, it's hearts and all. Yeah. Oh, it started up again. Oh dear. It is a live acknowledgement. A live acknowledgement of what? I don't need. I know I'm alive. I don't need them to acknowledge the fact that I'm alive.
See?
All right, shh, it stopped. I won't touch it.
Okay. All right. I think that's all done.
That's
But
beautiful.
obviously, it does need to dry.
I would
And
imagine it's a little.
it's pretty wet. And then I'll have to trim off the little edges here.
What else were you doing a couple of weeks ago that was sopping wet because of the? I can't remember what it was, but I remember
What
it's.
was I? I don't even know what last month's kit was.
It
That's how
was.
bad I am.
It
That's
was the spring funky. There was a retro funky fish, and then there was a
oh yeah,
spring.
and the spring funky, this
Yeah,
funky spring. Yeah, I
I
don't
got
know what I was
I got
doing.
this with the Rolodex thing that you made. The thing with the
Yeah,
two. Yeah,
yeah. What was so wet? I'm looking over there, looking at the spring one that's finished,
yeah, I got that one.
and then the fish one I haven't finished it. Oh my goodness, I can tell you now because I found it. Okay, remember I told you what I go through every month, hauling junk out, sorting out,
Mhm.
putting it away. Every month I do that. Okay, so yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, I think so. Somebody bought a journal in my shop. So I go get the journal to pack it up so I can mail it. I can't
Right.
find it anywhere.
Oh no.
It's like, what the heck did I do with that journal? All my finished things are supposed to be in this box over here. It's not over here. Where is it? I even contacted a couple of people that buy a lot of stuff for me, and I said, "Did you buy it?" And I forgot to, or did I accidentally put it in your box? And
Oh
they're
Lord.
going, "No, no, no." I'm going, "Oh my gosh, where is it?" You know. So then I spent, I mean, a better part of yesterday trying to find that journal,
Isn't that awful?
and then I wake up this morning, and then I got a flash, and I go, "Wait a minute." I forgot to actually put any of the Route 66 journals up that we finished. They're in
Right.
a box. And I remember that I had put that in that box because those are all things that need to be sold. And then the air conditioner guy was going to come, and I had to clear everything off in that section so they could bring the ladder in and go upstairs. And I scooted it under something else. And I,
Oh.
aha! So I jumped out of bed this morning, ran over here, went over where my memory was telling me that's where you scooted it, and there it was. But my
Bingo.
goodness, so disorganized that you can't even find things that you have for sale. And worse, you can't find it when you've sold it.
That's worse. That's the
That's
yeah.
the worstest.
That's the worstest, yes, because you're going, oh shit. I mean, that's money. That's money on the table, and I can't find it.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
Well, so I couldn't find something the other day, and
Whoops.
I
Whoops.
looked everywhere, and I'm literally sitting on the john and looking across my bedroom, and there's a bookcase at the very far corner of my bedroom, and I'm going, damn, there it is, and it had a black binding, and I said, that's it.
That's
I'd been
it.
looking for it for a couple of days, and there it was.
Man, too much stuff.
Oh my god, yeah,
Too much stuff.
too much for me. Too much disorganized
Rosemary,
stuff.
have you done tags for this one and last month? I did all the ones for last month. I did those. I'll show them to you in a second. I think you were here when I did them, weren't you? I remember you were here. But hold on, because I need a break anyway. I'm getting tired of glue, 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 glue. I'll go get them and show them to you in a second. I think it will spark your memory.
Ah, it'll spark the memory.
Yeah, the old Sparkorama.
I like the
Okay,
expression,
so
put it in
this
that special, that safe place. All my, it's all in that safe place.
Okay, so I'm going to set this over here and hope it will dry. We've got these little frames that we glued earlier. So obviously these are dry.
Oh, those look good. Those
Then
look
we'll figure out what we're going to do with these because I'm not really sure yet. We will discover that together. We will figure that out together. Okay, let me go get the cards I need for the spring one. And then you're going to go, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. I remember, I remember.
I like the way that looks. That looks so cool. Looking good. Yeah, Paris.
These are all the cards I made.
Oh no. Ah.
There they
Oh.
are. Here,
Well,
let me make it big so I can show it to you guys. Hold on.
please, yeah, just get me. You don't need me. Just get me out of here. That, yeah. There's no
Get me
reason.
out of here. Okay, do you see them, guys?
Oh, I love the truck. I remember me. Oh, the bird, the bird, the bird.
Does this thing look blurry to you guys? Looks blurry to me.
Not
On,
blurry to
on
me.
StreamYard, it looks blurry. I don't know about for you guys. So anyway, um, we did the little truck. And it looks like out there it's in the open market in springtime.
It's amazing.
And we did her. She's got her little wings and her little head can bob because she's got to bob her head so she can eat the worms. I mean, how can she get the worms if she's just stationary?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh,
And
I
she's
know.
got a cute little tail so she can find a boyfriend.
A cute tail. Mm-hmm.
Always an important factor.
Yes, you gotta have a hot tail.
And these are just some napkins.
Nice.
And then that'll be a pocket for something. And these are some napkins with some birdies. And then these were some fussy cut stuff and just stuff that was left over from who knows what, some books and things. And then this is a bird I did a long time ago with you guys. If you've been around for a while,
Yeah.
you saw me do that a long time ago. So I thought it deserved to have its own little place here in
I love the little handle.
the book. You got
That
the little
little handle
handle.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one has some, I think these were like, those cigarette type card things.
Oh yeah, the cigarette cards that we. Yeah.
Yeah. And this was from some kind of a folder doodad that had already had that on there. So I left that February on there.
Oh, the little fairy girl.
Yeah. She gets to move around a little bit too. That was a postcard. Woo.
Yeah, you gotta articulate when you can.
Yeah. And this is just real simple. It's just got some, I think most of these, if I'm not mistaken, are napkins.
Mm-hmm.
That's napkin. That's all napkin. That's paper. Paper. And this was the back of a Happy Mail envelope. And she had a little birdie on there. So I just cut that up and put it on another piece
Oh,
of
well, the other side is gorgeous.
card stock. Yeah, that is also some more napkins.
Napkin, yeah. Oh, that's great. I love the look at that. Mm. Sorry.
And this is just the way this card was. I haven't done anything to it. And this one is partially done. But you guys, a long time ago, when we did the jelly printing with some leaves and on some tissue paper, that's what the background is. And then we fussy cut one of the bugs. And then this is some eco paper. So that's ready to be embellished a little bit more.
Yeah.
Whoa. Well, they all can be embellished more, especially the backs aren't done. Anyway, here's the birdie. Whoa.
That beetle is so scary. Mm.
And because, he's so big, he needed his own little handle too. So, oh,
Ah. I made my own wobblies the other day.
how cool.
Yeah. I used them on a birthday card for my grandson, but you can make them with little springs, and they worked out really well. Oh, I love
And
that. I,
these are also napkins. These are my favorite napkins.
I'm glad that you're showing this again because I bought the kit and it sits on my counter in the kitchen and I haven't done anything with it.
Aw.
Now I'm being re-inspired.
And then this was done with that same pen like the bird.
Okay.
And then I just fussy cut the bottom part of a bird and then put her on there. And I think these are Timmy wings. I think. I'm not sure. I think they are. And then this came out of a large book. So that's ready. It's a pocket and it's all ready to go. And it can be decorated in the back too. And then in the front, I just put a little picket fence and a little
Yeah. A
little
little
flower
bucket
pot
with
and
flowers, yeah.
a little bird. There you go.
Beautiful. So much fun.
Yeah, this was fun to do because it was different. I was tired of doing journals, traditional journals.
Yeah. It was just so much fun watching you do it because, again, Rosemary makes everything look easy.
Uh-oh. Well, because it is.
Well, yeah, I know. It is. It's not
Yeah.
complicated, but it's just putting it all together, and
Yeah.
it just it just looks so when it's all composed, I guess. And so
And if
many.
you have a chalk, that's made out of you can write on that. It's chalkboard.
Oh, okay, that's cool. And those little handles. You remember those little handles? I remember back in the day when, if you went shopping, like back like at Macy's or one of the department stores, and you
Uh-huh.
had a big package, they would wrap it all up and they'd put one of those handles on it so you could carry the package out in
Oh,
a.
really?
Yeah, I'm talking way long time ago.
Because I saw this on Pinterest. I forget what it was on. It was on something obviously different than this. I wish I could remember what it was on. But I wasn't sure how it was made, but I just did my own version. But
Yeah,
it looked real similar to that.
but it was actually a little piece. It was like a wood. It was like a wood handle.
Oh, how
And they
cute.
would wrap the package and they would kind of wrap the string around the wire that came out of that. But was
Uh-oh,
the
Aunt Beck's got to go. She's got to get up early.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Aunt Bex. This is awesome. But yeah, that was legitimate wrappings for packages from Macy's.
Cool.
I actually worked at Macy's toy department one year at Christmas time. Oh my God. And that was the year that they came out with the anatomically correct male baby. Everybody wanted to see this little kid's penis.
Oh, no.
I had to keep it in the back, and people had to ask to see it, and I had to. Oh my! It was really dreadful. Can we
How
see
many
the?
of the ones that asked were perverts?
Yeah, it was kind of creepy. Can we see the little baby boy doll? Whatever.
Hey, if we're gonna do this, let's do it right.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. I think those are pretty similar to the ones that broke for you, right? I think they are.
Yeah, but I forgot when I started to use it. I almost cut myself because mine were so dull from cutting paper, so much paper, and
Yeah,
these were new. And like, whoa, these are still sharp. Look
this
out,
is,
Rosemary.
now, are you going to cut out inside the frames or
Yeah,
glue stuff on the front of the frame?
on a couple of them, I'm gonna cut them out because you know me, I don't like the X-Acto knife thing, but I'm gonna have to do it anyway. And then the
Mhm.
transparencies that are in the kit, I'm gonna put them in there and see what it ends up looking like.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So let me see the size so I don't cut that out too big. Okay, where are my transparencies? Where did they go? What package are they in, Rosemary? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, here's one. Here's one. Here's one. Oh, you know how transparencies get stuck to other transparencies. Can't get it out.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of transparencies in that kit.
Okay, so
Oh, those look great.
hmm,
Many of
they
you
might
can,
look kind of cute just with it on there, huh?
yeah.
Going to put a backing anyway. Let's see.
Yeah. It's the sound of you cutting them sounds good. Did you make those transparency?
Yeah.
So is that laser inkjet?
Um, this is inkjet.
And you bought the acetate that's that you can use with inkjet. I'm assuming,
Well,
or not?
I hope it is. It was a package that I got at a thrift store, you know.
Oh, okay, all
So
right.
I don't even know. Yeah. And then after I did it, somebody said, "Well, you know, there's a right side and a wrong side." I go, "Uh-oh." And I don't know which is the right and the wrong. One is very slick and one has a little, you
Well, it
know,
looks like you did the right side on
I
that one
guess, which I don't know.
because the back side's a little bit dull and the front side looks shiny. It looks like it's the right side.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Because I've tried printing out transparencies and I've bought acetate specifically for inkjet, and then when it prints out, it's wet, and if you look at it the wrong way, it smears. So
Oh, really? Well, I was very fortunate. I just let it sit there for like maybe 10 seconds and
okay,
took it out and it was fine.
it's
So
set. Okay,
I lucked out. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do one. Let's cut one out just to see. Just to see.
I'm
Oh.
afraid to put a piece of acetate in the feeder tray of my laser printer because I'm just afraid to do that. I can just envision all sorts of.
Oh, well, my laser printer does it really good. I mean, just
Okay,
it goes right in, out, fine.
okay, all right,
I was scared too, to tell you the truth.
okay. All right, then I'll try it. My mindset is okay, what's the worst case scenario? Well, the worst case scenario is it jams up your laser printer.
Yeah, and they're not cheap if they're color.
Yeah,
Yeah, white or color.
mine's color,
Hmm.
and all it does is print. It doesn't have any other feature at all.
Yeah, mine too.
Doesn't scan, it doesn't do any, it just prints.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I didn't even go through, and I could hear it going through, but it's not going through.
Janice's laser might crinkle it if it's already in printing. Oh, and hot. Well, that makes sense if it's already hot. When things are already hot, things change, right?
Yeah. I think all my things are dull. They're very dull.
I think sometimes we forget to change those blades because you figure, well, I haven't used it that much, but
Yeah. I guess
yeah.
I guess we use it enough. There we go.
I like that exacto. It looks like it's comfortable to hold.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. You can get the little scissors in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little snip, snip. I've been listening to Johnny reading those letters from
Oh
Marie. Oh,
gosh.
hysterical! She's up to seven gentlemen. She was an opportunist. She's making the best of a bad situation. And the funny thing is, they all wanted a picture of her. All those letters are asking for pictures.
Yeah.
It's a pretty rich story. I mean, it's good. It's good stuff.
Okay, so now I have to decide if I'm
Hmm.
going to leave them just transparent like that, or if I'm going to put some kind of a back.
Okay, put something behind it. Okay.
Hmm. But then, well, I'm going to say it kind of loses the whole point that it's a transparency, right?
Well, yeah, it fades. You can't really. Well, where would you put it if you didn't? If you just had it like that, where would it be placed? Just in the substrate, like one of the.
Yeah, I'd probably
See,
like
that
put,
looks. I mean, that really. I mean, you can really see all the details. That looks.
and if you wanted to, you could put it like over the script and you'd see all the writing, the writing through her face. Make sure her eyes are clear. Look kind of creepy with the words going through her eyes. But well, let's just try one way. I mean, we got plenty to play around with. They don't have
Yeah,
to all
yeah,
be the same.
yeah. I don't know the print behind it's kind of.
That gives it a really sepia look, right?
Yeah.
And so if you're gonna put it on this, some of these are already that color. It's just a matter of choice, I guess. What look you want to go for.
I like the white background because it really, personally, it just makes it very clear. You can see every detail of her.
Mm-hmm.
Or solid background. Because with the print, it's weird to see, like as you said, the print going
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
It's distracting.
Let's just see. Okay, and then I want to make that little bit of white that's still there kind of disappear.
Okay. You could pick a small stamp to put behind her. I don't know.
Okay, so she looks kind of cute.
Almost like a yearbook picture.
Mm-hmm. What kind of glue do I stick her down with? I guess it doesn't matter because it's going to be sandwiched in between the other ones. So I guess it doesn't matter too much.
Do you have the what do you call it? The glitter glue where you just put a thin bead?
No, I don't have any of that glue. I forget what this is, but it's pretty good. I guess I'll just put it on this. I'm trying to make sure which side is the correct side.
Oh, the acetate? Yeah.
Yeah, because one side might rub off, more than I don't know. I haven't used this and
Well, I would think that it's dry at this point. It's not going to do anything unless you put like something like, well, maybe the glue, but I don't think it's going to move.
probably not. But if you scratch this, it does. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I would want the print side inside, so it wouldn't get scratched. Is what I'm kind of thinking, but
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter.
See, that's what I have the glitter glue in that type of dispenser.
Okay, well she's down.
I'm watching you in two different places, and with the delay, I gotta decide which side I'm gonna look at.
Which way am I gonna look? Where is my? Let's see where I'm gonna cut it. There we go.
Hi, Tamar.
Hey, Tamar. That's Susan with an accent, in case you're wondering who
Yes.
that is.
Susan with a New York accent.
Okay, well, she looks kind of cool. I like how she came out.
I think she looks very cool.
Okay, so depending on what you want to do, you got several of those to choose from. Let's see, what other kind of pictures do we have?
As soon as they're fine, they just lost their power. I guess that's at least that's the story I was told. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Yes, that's the story we're telling everybody.
Yeah, that looks great.
Hmm?
I said it looks wonderful.
I think that could go either way. And she could go there. That'd be kind of cool. Oh no, I don't think I can cut all that. Well, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. I thought, oh, then I realized what I was saying. Oh no, I can't
Yeah.
do that. I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
Wait, what a selection of pictures you've got there. That's amazing. It's a lot of research.
And some of these, oh, not on this batch, on some other things I've got, I have the originals,
Oh, okay.
cabinet cards.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a nice little collection. I think it's time to let some of them go. I mean, because I've scanned them, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think not maybe next kit, but a kit soon.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bunch of stuff that would be fun to make a sort of like a older an older looking folio that is more concentrated on like Victorian pictures, sort of like a little folio album or I'm not sure what to call it. But
So it would be like the 1890s or
um it would be older stuff, but it wouldn't be, like the big old photo albums that you know, the big old, not
right.
that, but just something. I don't know. I can't articulate it because I haven't like made one yet.
It hasn't gelled yet.
Yeah, but I've got some of those old folder things that held old pictures. I don't know what you would even call them. I guess they're like photo cards or something. I showed it to you guys. I don't know,
Yeah,
a couple of
yeah.
weeks ago or
Like
something.
an album, but it's got cutouts that are like really
Yeah,
heavy. It's like it's heavy duty.
yeah, like really heavy duty cardstock, but it's
Yeah.
not thicker like chipboard, I guess.
Yeah, and the shapes are different
Yeah,
shapes.
and
Okay.
they have natural flippy floppies in them too.
Yes.
They open up, and then they have little kickstands, to
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yep, they do.
so there's a lot of little moving parts. So I thought between those and some of my originals, I'd put some of the originals in the kit.
Yeah, that would be
And
nice.
then in the past, I've done faux tin types, so we could do that.
Oh, okay. You're the one that you did a photo transfer onto tin, I think, and I didn't
Yeah.
have tin, and I used the inside of a tea bag with acetane,
Oh.
and they came out pretty cool. It was a regular, like a inkjet print of a picture,
Uh-huh.
and but I think I know I learned it from you, but again, I used the inside of a tea bag that had silver stuff in the inside of it, but I didn't
Uh-huh.
have.
You can use soda cans too, inside of the soda can.
Yeah, yeah, and I know you used, cotton balls to kind of dab the
Mm-hmm.
acetane onto it, but I couldn't remember the whole process because I'd done it a while ago. I have, studio cards of my own relatives,
Oh, wow. That's cool.
and they're really of my mom, uh, grandfathers.
You could make copies and make some really cool junk journals with them.
Yeah, yeah. I've made copies of all of them. I have copies of all of them, but but it's the original studio cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what was I going to do with this now? Which one did I think? Oh, yeah, the lady, the other lady,
Yeah.
but it goes the other direction. She's kind of cool too.
Uh-huh. She looks like a hellion. She's ready to make some trouble.
That's right.
You can see it in her eyes. Oh yeah. I can almost hear her saying, "Is that a pistol in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?" And that's a great facial expression.
Yeah, she looks like to me like she just got caught.
Right.
Like the
Right.
cops were after her. She
And it's
thought
like,
she got away, and it was that last look when she realized, oh man,
right.
it's over.
It's over. Like,
It's
horrible.
over.
What are you looking at? What?
It is all over. Okay, so let me.
Are you saying good night, Jamie? Good, I think. Oh, yep. I guess. Yep.
Good night, Jamie.
Good night, Jamie.
Hey, she stayed longer just for you.
Oh, I'm honored.
She's usually gone by now. Gail's been the last one out of the parking lot lately too.
I know. I think it's hysterical when you give Gail a hard time when she wants to leave before the rush. I think that's I think
Yeah, the other day she stayed. She closed. She turned off the lights last week.
yeah.
I'm like,
What?
what the heck's going on here?
He's feeling better. That bum knee is starting to feel like it's turning the corner, and
Yeah.
it all makes a difference.
Okay, so we got to center that. And it looks about centered. All right, we're gonna cut that off. Okay.
Oh, okay. It all depends on what the old man is doing.
It's hard to see where the end is on a transparency.
Yeah, I was just
Let
gonna
me
say
tell you. Like, oh my gosh, where am I putting this? And then I gotta center it. I could have gotten up a little bit
I'd be afraid I would get a smudge of glue right in the middle of her face. That's
more. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen too. Okay. I like how she looks.
looking mighty fine.
She's looking good.
Nothing like a woman with an attitude. Good night. Is it Lazama? Lazama?
That's Vicky.
Oh, Vicky? Okay.
Huh?
Good night, Vicky.
Good night, Vicky. Let me know on Etsy what you want me to do. Thank you. All right. We have a grand total of 2 people. Yay. Yay. I got those frizzies from that red stuff everywhere. All little threads. think it's like taffeta or something.
What is taffeta?
Taffeta?
I mean, I know the word, but I really don't know what it is.
It's a fabric that is
Oh, they look
was very popular in the 50s. I mean, if you had taffeta, hello. The 30s, like 30s, 40s, and 50s, taffeta was the thing. And
Is it like material that you would use for like a veil, or you'd actually
no,
make?
it's solid. It has a sheen to it. They made dresses. It's very similar to what this is old. This is from an old dress, so it's all worn out. But
Okay. Oh, all right.
very similar to if you imagine satin, but
Right.
not as shiny and stiffer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it.
I mean, I've heard that word, and
Hmm.
they figured it was fabric, but I've never really known what it. It's not like sari silk, though.
No, taffeta is not soft. Not that way. Not that
Okay.
soft. Yeah.
All right.
If you think of like the 50s prom dresses, a lot of those were taffeta. You know
Oh, okay.
how they went.
And they were okay. They were, yeah, they were shiny. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I remember my older sister's, it was very shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I gotcha.
Oh, that's right. A lot of wedding dresses were taffeta.
Okay. All
Those
right.
solid ones. If you think again, the 50s, you know how they were the more high-end dresses during the 50s, like when Dior came into fashion and they had those straight lines. Imagine those really pretty straight lined big dresses. Those were taffeta.
Yeah. I can picture Audrey Hepburn in
There
one.
you go. Yeah, she could be like the taffeta queen.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. I saw this cute little movie. What was the name of it?
Breakfast at Tiffany's? No.
No, it's a new one on, I think it's Netflix. And I think somebody out there might know. Um, the name of it was Mrs. Harris Goes to
To
Paris.
Paris.
Yeah, and that was a cute
Yes.
little movie.
It was, and she saved up all her money to buy that dress, and they
Yeah,
treated her like shit. And but then the workers decided that she deserved to be treated better. Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. And then she got that beautiful dress at the end.
and then she gave it to that ditz.
No, the one they sent her in the mail.
Oh, after the other one, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
she got the one she really wanted.
That's right. Yeah.
Man. Okay. So I think some of these other ones are a little larger than the
Well,
opening.
they're a lot bigger. Yeah,
Yeah. This one will be okay.
yeah.
Oh, and these are like extra tiny, but those will be okay too. If you just want to isolate something in the picture, like this one right here, if you just want her headshot,
Right.
that would work.
Well, for the bigger one, you could maybe
Just
the
cut it
bicycle.
smaller, right? Maybe just cut it smaller.
Okay. You've got a bicycle, right? I saw a
Yeah,
bicycle.
that might
That's a
be.
big one. That's a big one, though. I don't know if you want to.
Let's see. Okay, it kind of sort of almost fits in this one.
That's an odd. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Kind of, sort of.
sort of. That's an odd shape.
Yeah, this you'd have to cut the opening a different,
Yeah, it's not going to work.
specific to that, but it would work.
It's an odd one.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lady that's got like a flapper like hat on.
That one.
Yeah.
Um, like this little grouping of people right there would look kind of cute in this small one.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what that looks like. But the pharmacy part gets cut off. Oh, that might be okay. It still would look cool, just the people.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. But I like it with it cut off. Just the people showing. Let's see.
Hmm.
Well, that would fit there. That looks kind of cute. And then it would probably kind of sort of, but not the oval, It is squared off and that's kind of oval. So that is problematic.
Yeah. It doesn't really fit.
If I go that way, it'll fit this way. Just to find it a home.
Right.
Everybody deserves a home.
Yeah. Nope.
Let's see. What time is it anyway? Because my back's really starting to bother me.
Hey.
Let's just do this last one.
Yeah.
Andy, have supper.
It's in the refrigerator. So,
What are you going to have?
well, I had made myself a BLT.
Oh, no, in the refrigerator.
Well, I just sat down. I usually have dinner when you.
Oh.
Hey.
Well, how can you have, now you're going to have something else. You can have a cold BT. Oh, my gosh.
That's okay.
That's like sacrilegious to have a.
It's all for the cause, right?
Okay. Good attitude.
Not to worry. Most important thing was the Tito's.
Yeah, that was taken care of.
Yeah. I was halfway through the. Still have a little bit left. That was the worst part of having COVID.
Oh, yeah?
My throat
Oh.
was so friggin' sore.
Oh.
I could barely swallow water.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it was like, and then once the
How long
sore,
were you sick altogether?
I had 4 days really bad, 4 days that were really bad. And then once the sore throat went away, which was like 2 days ago, I felt like I was going to be okay.
And did you have the fever?
No, it's interesting. Everyone has such different symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
No fever.
Oh, that's good. Because people were getting delirious with those fevers.
Yeah, no fever. Um, my number one thing was the worst sore throat I've ever had in my life. It's like the COVID just parked itself right in my tonsils.
Wow. And was it the
And
first time you got it?
yeah, now I've
Wow.
been vaccinated, fully vaccinated, and I can't imagine what it would have been like if I had not been vaccinated.
Right.
Yeah, when I told my son, my oldest son, that I had COVID, he says, "Is this the first time?" He was like shocked it was the first time. I don't go out. I really don't go anywhere. I
Mm.
went to my friend's house for Memorial Day, and that's where I picked it up.
Aw.
Their son had gone to Nashville, and then he probably got it on the plane coming back to Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and her husband tested positive Tuesday morning. I'd spent the night. I always spend the night when I go up there. And he tested positive Tuesday morning. I tested myself Thursday, and it came back positive.
Wow.
I haven't tested myself since then to see whether I'm negative or not.
Mm-hmm.
They were able to take the Paxlovid.
Mm-hmm.
I was not able to take that because of other medications that I'm on.
Mm.
I had to gut it out sans Paxlova.
Wow. That's
But
not fair.
I know, but I feel so
Shows
much.
that you have a good constitution because you got through it pretty good.
No, I didn't get the Paxlovid, Gail. They wouldn't prescribe it to me because apparently you have to stop taking all other medications, and I was not able. There are medications that I'm taking that I wouldn't be able to stop for 5 days. At least that's the explanation I got. Because that's all everyone asked me. Oh, Paxlovid, Paxlovid. And I said, well, not for me. But they took Paxlovid, and they're only like a day or two ahead of me in terms of the recovery. Oh, go figure, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? And my youngest son, he said, you can understand the hysteria and the confusion because everyone's symptoms were so different from one another.
Mm-hmm.
Again, no fever. My biggest thing, and I didn't lose my taste. Don't get
Let's hope you don't get any of those long COVID
Oh,
symptoms.
that long COVID. Yeah, I'm hoping. Yeah. Now, I see my doctor on Monday, and I had an appointment to see her last Monday, and I canceled it, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Schedule it for this Monday, and I'll test myself, I guess, Saturday or Sunday, and hopefully I'll come back negative. But I didn't lose my taste. I just couldn't swallow. And people say, "Oh, tea and honey." No, the honey it was like fire water, burning.
Mm-hmm.
But I I think I'm over the worst of it. And when I'm tired, guess what? I go to sleep because I can.
Right. Because I can.
The only thing I have to do is feed the cat and scoop the shit and the kitty litter, and I'm done. That's it.
That's it.
And if I want to crash and go to sleep, I can,
That's right.
and I do.
Okay. This one looks kind of cute. Whoops, whoopsie doopsie.
Oh, that's looking good. Oh, that cut down nicely.
Yeah. Sure, it's halfway straight. That's a little over. I gotta trim that. I gotta see if I can see.
Be
I hold it up to the light. It's easier.
careful. It looks so good. That's the one with the pharmacy on the top that you cut off, right?
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, me too, Amber. I'm glad I'm. My boys were very concerned about me, which is always a good feeling. My oldest son wanted the name of the local grocery store so he could order stuff for me and have it delivered. And I said, I got it covered. Yeah, he's in Boston.
Oh. Ooh, can he breathe right now?
I haven't talked to him since all of this happened.
Wow.
That's just insane what's going on with the other son's in Salt Lake City, and I don't think it's affecting that part of the country.
Mm-mm. At least not yet. Wait till they have the fires in Colorado they have every year.
That's right. In California, and oh my God. Climate change. No one wants to talk about that. It's like a dirty word.
Alrighty.
Looking good.
Ta-da. Whoops,
That
where'd I
came
go?
out really cute.
Yeah, it came out kind of cute, didn't it?
Well, when you think of the original picture with the pharmacy on top, you would not imagine it looking like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, they came out great, Rosemary. Oh, I love her. I love her facial expression.
So we've got oh, here we go. So let's fold this puppy up. I don't know if it's dry enough on the still feels a little, because if I fold it on the creases and the paper is still damp, it'll tear.
Oh
And
no,
I can feel that it's still
still wet.
very damp. Yeah. So we'll have to hold off on this. I'll wait till tomorrow to fold it all up. But you know what it's going to look like. It's just going to look like this guy, except it has the little flap on the top. And instead of this going like this, it has a flap going on there.
And you have a gusset on. Yeah, you've got gussets on the other.
Yeah. And I have
Okay,
gussets.
this the quarter, half inch or whatever gusset. Yeah,
Yes.
okay, gotcha.
So both this has a gusset and this one has a gusset.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And then of course the ones that are here on the side of the book, there'll be one here and here, something like that. I
Okay.
forget where they are.
Okay. All right.
And then if you guys decide to make a larger one, this is for, those long document styled ones. I just put a bunch of
Oh, look, there she is again.
this is her, yeah, in a bigger form. So you can do that with your file folder. You can get all the stuff stuff's in your kit that are the printouts, and you can collage some stuff on there if you want to make just a long journal. All right, so a lot of different choices that you can make as far as the construction and the types of things you want to put in there. Whoops, there's the pharmacy part. I better put these all together. I'll just put them
in. Enough stuff.
Let me put this. Do I have? I should have. Well, let me just put it in here, and that'll keep it simple. Let me just put it in this bag here with all my other scraps. There
Now, what is the title of this?
This is Moulin Rouge Ooh La La.
Oh, okay.
But Susan has her own. But it doesn't work unless without visual effects.
Oh, I don't have the belly button. God,
I
that just.
don't have the belly.
I'm sorry, Susan. That belly button just freaking creeps me out. But it's so
Oh,
Susan.
it's so
And
Susan. I mean,
when
and who can deny Susan her
no, I
little
don't. The
pleasures that
fact
she
is,
has?
when she flashes it unexpectedly, you're sitting here like a
I
dumbass, very happily watching you and so engrossed in what you're doing. And all of a sudden, there's this freaking belly button. It's like, it's startling.
It's a little unnerving, to say the least.
It is. And it's like go back to normal, and then and
And
then you're lulled into another false sense of security, and there's that friggin' belly button
I
again.
know she pops it in a couple of times a night.
And there's no rhyme or reason. You can't
Just
say, okay, here comes the belly button because
just when you think you're safe,
there's that.
the
Yeah,
attack of the belly button.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, I almost lost the bike guy. Hold on.
No,
I gotta put him in here too.
I mean, come on, just show us Navajo boy. Screw the.
Yeah, I should have him put like a little dance outfit. He'd be dancing with the girls at the Follies. That would be a sight, right?
No, yeah, that would be very cool.
Oh,
As
God.
Amber said, yeah, sometimes it is very quick. It's like woof, woof, before you even know you've been hit with the belly button.
Yeah, it's there and then it's gone. Sheesh. Crazy time. Okay, Anne, thank you so much for holding my hand. I appreciate it.
Oh, not a problem. Anytime. Thank you for all your inspiration and all you share with us. I so appreciate it too.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Everyone have a good evening, and Rosemary, you be good and stay out of trouble.
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna go put some cold
And
and hot and cold and hot on my back right now. So
yeah, and
I'm gonna go,
Susan,
ah! I'm gonna go, ooh, and then ah, and then ooh.
Susan, if you're out there and have power, lose the belly button, will you please? No.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And try and stay cool and smokeless as much as possible.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
It is Friday. No, it's Thursday,
Yeah.
right?
It's Friday Eve.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. Take care and thanks again.
Okay.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.